It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Clark, what would you say to teams that have gotten off to a rough start?
First thing is keep your confidence, stay hopeful. There's still a lot of time to change the direction of your team. We've seen plenty of teams in the past make runs and figure out how to get into the playoffs, but you got to start stringing wins together, and that time to do it is right now.
Now here's Brown, pass to Kaman. The kick out to Brown, just 4 to shoot. Here's Hughes. Off target with his 3. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Indiana Pacers. Here is Nahara. Now Nash takes the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
To the wing on the left. Shoots. No good from Stackhouse. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here is Nahara. Top of the key, Nash. Wide open. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
To the left side wing. Stackhouse dishes to Brown. Hughes against Nash. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Stevenson. Now, here is Bell. Nash outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Wizards now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
Nash against Hughes. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bender. Clock at 6. Kaman passes to Hughes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Give it up for your Wizard girls.
Substitution for Mavericks. Number 21, Eric Strickland.
Here's Brown. 9 points last game. Nice ball movement by Washington. To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bell. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he takes it in, and it's blocked. And here is Hughes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pass to Brown. Nifty move. He lays it in.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. From 11 feet away. The rebound by Hughes. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Stackhouse. Came in a screen on Bell. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. No good from Stackhouse.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Nowitzki with the screen on Hughes. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Puts it up from 7, and he hits the jumper for 2. Nowitzki's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Pass to Stackhouse. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Bell. Nothing on the board. LaFrance passes to Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
First free throw is good.
Dirk Nowitzki is one of the greatest big man shooters ever, and he's practically automatic from the line.
Dixon's checked in for Bender. Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Griffin comes in for Raja Bell. Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Washington. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And when I look at Washington, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Franklin's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Staying aggressive against tough, tight defense. That's how Brown gets the whistle.
And he makes the first.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Howard's checked in for Franklin. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Strickland. Still without a basket. Releases. Franklin passes to Strickland. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Second chance shot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Wizards have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And that one, good.
Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real score. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. Inside, here's Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, they just fell way too hard for the fake. Nice job, though, selling.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. Howard hits them both.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Here's Dixon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that 3-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
And they pick up 2. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Love seeing him utilize the pick right there.
Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Dallas. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Stackhouse locked in, loaded on the catch. Almost automatic.
The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Armstrong passes to Franklin, and he gets the bucket.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
Here's Dixon. Hasn't made one yet. Armstrong with it. There's the pick. Pass to Franklin. Stackhouse with the steal. Here's the break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. LaFrance's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Franklin. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Howard. Nowitzki inside. Over Dixon. Haywood with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Nowitzki. And another shot. Good. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
And that was a very close look.
Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Brown. Here's Glover. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks leading. And here's Armstrong. Scoreless thus far. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Rebound by the Wizards. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Here's Armstrong following the bucket by the Wizards. Now here's Nowitzki. He's got 10, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, and, you know, Nowitzki heats up quickly. Once he finds that rhythm, the defense knows they're in trouble, in for a long game.
Here he goes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
Leitner's checked in for Washington. Bender comes in for Jerry Stackhouse. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. Howard comes in for Nowitzki. Stevenson, he's checked in for Griffin. Nash is subbed in for Armstrong. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Dives for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Glover. He's guarded by Stevenson. Pass to Dixon. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Nash. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 47% here so far. Howard setting the pick for Nash. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And this is where Nash is most dangerous. Superb at running that pick and roll.
Wizards trail by 4. Here's Dixon. Pass to Glover. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
Inside is what Haywood's game is all about, making it look easy.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Stevenson outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And running the pick and roll is such a huge part of the NBA. Nice execution there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Stevenson.
That one misses for Stevenson. Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Dixon. Nice ball movement by Washington. And he drives in. Fires at the elbow. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stevenson outside. Nash outside. And it's off from three-point range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
Going inside. Here's Wang. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. LaFrance has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
And 0 hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Leitner the pass to Dixon. Down low, Haywood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like that Brendan Haywood has a good sense about his strengths and weaknesses, who he is as a player, and he pretty much stays within himself.
That free throw good from Haywood. Franklin's checked in for Dallas. Mahara comes in for Steve Nash. And so Haywood nails both of them. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Strickland. No scoring in this one. Pass to LaFrance. Dallas again turning it over. The Wizards shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Leitner the pass to Dixon. Here's Leitner. Here's Dixon inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that one's good. Glover.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
They set the pick to the inside. Now Bender, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Glover, defended by Bell. Pass to Dixon. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Haywood. A baseline J. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Haywood is your classic 7-footer. I mean, his size makes him a threat.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
The Mavericks trailing. Armstrong with it. Still yet to score. It's good from long range.
You do not want to give Nowitzki any room to shoot, especially from the perimeter. I mean, that's where he's most dangerous.
Here's Glover. Floats one.
Showing his defense can speak for itself. Tremendous block.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, get up for your Washington.
A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Wang. Stevenson comes in for Bell. Nash is subbed in for Armstrong. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Leitner. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Glover. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Glover. 5 points in the game. Pass to Leitner. Here's Glover. Driving in. And there it is for him. Glover's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. Stevenson outside. Back to Nash. Wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nash has got his 2nd basket of the night. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Dixon. Pass to Bender. Here's Glover. Haywood with a screen on Stevenson. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. And here's Nash. Last game, 26 points. Stevenson outside. Pass to Nash. There's the triple. They get it back. Nowitzki misses the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Bender. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bender's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Here's Nowitzki. The shot comes out. The Wizards have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Dixon's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. In the corner, Bradley with it. Now here's Nowitzki. He had 31 points in the win against Indiana.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
And that one's good. Glover.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Stevenson outside. Pass to Nash. Out to the wing. Franklin for 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got his 4th assist in this one.
Something that Nash really excels at, his awareness of finding open teammates is incredible.
Here's Glover. 11 points in the game. Pass to Dixon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nash with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Bender. Haywood with a screen on Stevenson. Haywood, no good. Mavericks leading by 5. Franklin for 3. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Here's Glover. He's guarded by Stevenson. Glover the pass to Dixon. Now here's Bender. He's guarded close. And it's Glover missing. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Stevenson outside. Back to Nash. Fires for 3. Bender with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Glover the pass to Dixon. To the middle.
And one thing about Leitner, he really does a great job of using his size, especially when it comes to looking to score inside.
The Wizards have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Bell passes to LaFrance. Goes back up to the left wing. Franklin for 3. Sinks the triple. Franklin's got 5 now.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Stackhouse outside. Launches a 3 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Retribution for the 3 at the other end. Stackhouse with the rapid answer.
Here's Strickland. Still scoreless. Bell, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Wizards trail by 6 to the paint. And Bender throws it down.
What a finish, just powering it down.
Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Strickland. Hughes covering. Here's Franklin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
Oh, great work inside. He doesn't mind taking punishment on the way up.
The Mavericks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That's good from Franklin. Chris Kaman is checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Franklin. Now Hughes. Pass to Brown. Mavericks with the rebound. Armstrong with it. Here's Franklin. Up top, Armstrong. Takes it inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Brown outside. Here's Stackhouse. 14 points for him. And Franklin pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 8. And here's Armstrong. Shoots over Bender. Here's Franklin. Second shot opportunity. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Bender the pass to Keenan. Here's Hughes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Dallas has gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Hughes. Armstrong. The second chance effort. Now, here is Bell. 55 seconds left in the first half. And it's blocked by Brown.
With Brown's reach now, it's tough to get a shot off around him.
And he commits the intentional foul. Griffin's checked in for the Mavericks.
4th team foul. Checking in for Dallas. Number 7, Adrian Griffin.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Stackhouse against Griffin. Now Stackhouse, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Griffin goes in, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
My goodness, what a drive to stuff. Finishing it off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
We've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting, and he was on target from the stripe. And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Here's Wang. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Griffin against Hughes. And it's Strickland missing. Wizards trailed by 11. Here's Stackhouse. Good, nice job down low. Stackhouse has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Wizards. Here's Strickland. Hughes covering. Out left to the wing. Poke loose. Charity stripe shot. And Franklin pulls it down. Franklin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Strickland. He has yet to score. Franklin can't hit. Stackhouse against Griffin. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Stackhouse.
Tell you what, these coaches really like it when Stack takes it inside, pounding that paint.
Here's Strickland. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Stackhouse. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. Nowitzki comes in for Franklin. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Howard. Here's Hughes. Strickland grabs the board. Third quarter here, over 1.5 minutes into it. Pass to Nowitzki. Tries again. Here's Strickland. Here is Nahara. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Stackhouse.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Now here's Nowitzki. 17 points in the game. And Nowitzki slams it in.
You'd love to see it. The dirt dunk. He's not going to jump out of the gym. He's not afraid to throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Washington calls timeout.
Okay, fans, get on up.
Trent Franklin, Daryl Armstrong.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brown. It's blocked, and they get it back. Tries it again, and he lays it up and in. Brown's got 6.
Physical move by Brown to protect the rock and then get the putback to go.
Hughes against Armstrong. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And both free throws good for Armstrong.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. Terrific floor general and doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kamen passes to Bender. The Wizards working the ball around now. Three-pointer on the way. Stackhouse outside. The second effort, Brown.
Give him credit for his defensive effort, doing whatever he can to alter the shot.
Armstrong against Hughes. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that one falls for Armstrong. Howard's checked in for Franklin. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Hughes. Stackhouse outside. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Gotta do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Armstrong with it. He's got 6. Pass to LaFrance. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Rebounded by the Wizards. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hughes with it. Back to Stackhouse. 6 to shoot. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Dallas lead.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Stevenson, a screen on Hughes. Armstrong passes to Stevenson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Armstrong against Hughes. To the wing right side. Stackhouse against Stevenson. Now Stackhouse draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He has it all grooved in tonight. Coach should tell him to stay in attack mode.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
So it's Washington now. The Mavericks making the shot.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Hughes against Nash. Nash with the block. And he recovers it. With the drive, Stackhouse the pass to Hughes. The Wizards with another miss. Mavericks leading by 5. Nash up on top. Hughes covering. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now, here's Nash. He has 7. Here's Bradley, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important junction in the ball game right here.
Here's Brown. Some solid D from Nowitzki.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nice open look, but it's no good. Wizards trail by 9. End of the pass to Hughes. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Stackhouse, good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, he might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Washington making some changes. Jeffries comes in for Bender. And it's Dixon in for Hughes. Here's Nash. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Nowitzki outside. Three-pointer. The Mavericks rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Dixon, guarded by Bradley, and stolen by Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Driving to the basket. Nowitzki right side. The shot is good off the backboard. Nowitzki's got 23.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Pass to Stackhouse. Here's Kaman. Offline with his three. Dallas leading by 8. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Mavericks. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for Dallas, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Dallas. Wang is checked in for LaFrance. Franklin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Franklin. And Griffin subbed in for Raja Bell. They get a hand on it. Here's Strickland. Outside for Griffin. Here's Glover. To the middle. Here's Brown. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Brown's got 8 points.
That's a confidence builder for Brown. I mean, he has the size and touch to score over most any D.
Here's Strickland. Here's Franklin. Lays it up and banks it in. Franklin's got his third basket of the night right there.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
2 points. That one goes.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
And the Mavericks call time here. Wizards making a switch here. Leitner's checked in. 1:56 left in the third. And here's Griffin. Driving the lane. Armstrong kicks to Nahara. Pass to Griffin. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Griffin is such a high IQ player, and he also combines that with playing hard and always being under control.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 7. 1:25 left to play in the third. Dixon passes to Jeffries. Here's Glover. Haywood with a screen on Griffin. 5 to shoot. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
The line for one. Dixon.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Howard. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Najarro. Stevenson, he's checked in for Griffin. Nash is subbed in for Armstrong. And another miss by Washington. Mavericks leading by 6. Nowitzki a screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's deflected. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Glover. That one's good from the corner. Glover's got 13 points.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Nash. He has 7. Nowitzki, good.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
Here's Glover. He's guarded by Stevenson. Down low. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Haywood.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. We come back right after this.
Come on, fans. It's the
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Glover. Pass to Dixon. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
the line for Washington. Dixon.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. Haywood dishes to Jeffries. To the inside. Haywood in the post. LaFrance pulls it in. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Nash, the pass to LaFrance. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And Washington has possession. They trail by 7. Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. Jeffries, the pass to Leitner. Here is Jeffries, 5 on the clock. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Nash.
Steve Nash.
Nash has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here is Jeffries. Haywood with a screen on Stevenson. Haywood, no good. Mavericks leading by 9. Nash, the pass to Stevenson. Back to Nash. Fires the 3. Rebound, Washington. Leitner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Jeffries, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now, here's Stevenson. Now Nash. There's the 3. No good on that one. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Glover. Pass to Dixon. The Wizards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Glover. Over Stevenson. Here's Glover. Leitner the pass to Dixon. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Glover. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Nash. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Washington. Lou comes in for Dixon. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wang is checked in for LaFrance. Franklin comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Franklin. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. Here's Nash. Pass to Wang. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. No good on that one. So for the Wizards, Chris Kamen's checked in for Haywood. Brown comes in for Leitner, and it's Hughes in for Lou. And he sinks the second. And so it's Washington with it. It's a 14-point game. Hughes the pass to Stackhouse. The Mavericks pull it in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Washington's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Trying to get something going.
Mavericks foul. Trent Franklin. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The screen from Brown. Here's Hughes. And another miss by Washington. Mavericks leading by 14. Strickland passes to Wang. Bell with it. Inside, Franklin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hughes, the pass to Brown. To the middle. Pass to Jeffries. Shot clock at 6. And Stackhouse kicks to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Dallas.
Here's Strickland. Hughes covering. Strickland passes to Nahara. Stackhouse against Bell. Pass to Wang. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Bender, he's checked in for Jared Jeffries. Here's Hughes, and it's blocked. Bell against Stackhouse. The offensive rebound, Franklin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Trent Franklin. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Wizards trail by 14. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hughes against Armstrong. Stackhouse outside. Knocks it loose. Kaman dishes to Stackhouse. 4 on the shot clock. Rejected. Now Armstrong. There's a good screen. It's good from the top of the key. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Stackhouse outside. Back to Brown. Armstrong against Hughes. Kaman. The Wizards with another miss. Mavericks leading by 16. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
Shooting for Dallas.
And that one falls for Armstrong. And both free throws good for Armstrong. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Hughes. Stackhouse outside. Got a piece of it. Tries again. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Stackhouse takes it right at him to draw the foul. Up to the defense's challenge there.
Steve Nash, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't hit the second. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Picked by Griffin. Nash kicks to Griffin. Nahara, the pass to Nash. To the inside. Nahara's shot is good.
Nice job using his body on the screen and finding open space on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Stackhouse. Kaman inside, guarded by Bradley. The Wizards working the ball around now.
Yeah, you can't really have any qualms with Jerry Stackhouse's energy. I mean, he plays with a lot of intensity, which is contagious for his team, and sometimes that can be a difference maker out there.
First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. LaFrance, he's checked in for Bradley. And Armstrong subbed in for Steve Nash. They set the pick. Here's Armstrong. Franklin kicks to Armstrong. It's rebounded by Larry Hughes. Hughes got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kamen. To the paint. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Kamen. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. And here's Griffin. Down low. And stolen by Kamen. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Lets it go from 14. And Bender puts it in.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
Dallas leading by 14. And here's Armstrong. Here's LaFrance. Over Kamen. Dallas no good that time either. To the paint. Here's Stackhouse. Misses from close range. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Free throw line jump shot. Kwame Brown pulls it in. Brown's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the screen. Here's Armstrong, and it's blocked by Brown. Now here's Bender, defended by Griffin. And yes, it's good. Bender's got 4 points this quarter.
Using the mid-range, I like him in that area of the floor.
Dallas leading by 12. Armstrong with it. Hughes with the steal. Over to the wing. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Stackhouse has got 36.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
Timeout, Mavs. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. Now, Coach told his team we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Nowitzki, and it's blocked by Brown. To the middle. Here's Hughes. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Hughes got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And he gets it to go.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Mavericks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Nowitzki.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Washington. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.